We're way too dependent on other parts of the world when it comes to the critical raw materials we need for our energy transition.
The European Union's proposed Green Deal industrial plan for the net zero age aims to stimulate more clean tech in the EU and secure strategic autonomy.
And that means that we have a rising demand of critical raw materials like lithium, like nickel, like cobalt, for batteries, for solar cells, for electrolyzers.
It's part of an effort to revitalize European industry.
Critical raw materials are part of our industrial strategy, a very important element, because without those critical raw materials that we need in our solar panels, in our batteries, in our wind turbines, without them, we're nowhere. We're way too dependent on others, so we need to act ourselves.
That takes cooperation across Europe, with the EU as accelerator.
Well, we've seen the discovery in the north of Sweden of a vast amount of rare earth. We see that France wants to pursue mining of lithium. We need European cooperation for mining, make sure that we speed up procedures, make sure that we speed up investment.
We need to diversify our suppliers, but we also need to look into our domestic potential. We need to overcome hurdles because we need faster permitting, we need to have clear security with regard to finance.
Mining Europe's end-of-life products for critical raw materials is another way.
So one of these solutions is the circular economy. Because if it's difficult to get raw materials, the best thing we can do is reuse the ones we have. So if we improve the circular use of materials, and if we have brighter ideas of using less of the materials in our products, that's a solution as well.
There's a lot of potential in recycling, but not in the short term, but in the mid and long term. So it will take another 10-15 years that we can bring back important critical raw materials into the value chain. But for this we need a lot of investments, and we need also a clear legal framework. We also need to design our products differently what we do currently with the eco-design directives.
What about environmental concerns in Europe when it comes to mining?
Those environmental risks are elsewhere in the world as well. And I think if you want to take responsibility for the next generations when it comes to the energy transition, you also need to take the responsibility of mining those critical raw materials. And then let's do it the European way. Let's do it with the highest standards possible.